Hi guys. Okay, so this one is going to be our section 1.5. We're going to look at the square root property this time. And so basically the square root property hinges on this idea that if I have something squared equals a value, then I need to take square root on both sides. Now, we discussed before in one of the previous sections we were talking about functions that if we introduce the square root, then we also have to introduce a plus and a minus. So when we have this happen, we have, u squared, they're using u as a general variable here. U squared equals d. It's going to have two solutions. It's going to have the square root of d and then the negative square root of d. Now, if that's clean and pretty, then that's great. Now, sometimes they will abbreviate this as plus minus square root of whatever it is. So the goal here for this one is we want to get our x squared by itself, and then we're going to take square root on both sides. So taking a look at our problem that we're going to do here, and I'm going to copy this over here, and then I'll transition, I'll move it over, okay? So we're going to take a look at this one. So we've got 5x squared plus 45 equals 0. So my goal right now is to get this x squared by itself. So I'm going to start by subtracting 45. Okay. Now, this 5 is not attached to that x squared, or the squared isn't attached to the 5. So I'm going to go ahead and divide that off so that I have my x squared entirely by itself now. That's going to give me -9. Okay. Then I'm going to introduce square root on both sides. Now, over here, our squared and our square root are going to cancel out. This is going to let me x. Now, we automatically see a negative under here, so we know we're going to have an I coming out here on the front and a 9. Now, we can take the square root of 9, so we're going to have that it equals 3i. And then we're also going to take the negative version of this. So it's going to be -3i. And again, this could be written as plus minus 3i, where I just do the combined of the two values.